Hello, everyone, and welcome to Grumpy Dragon Gaming. I am your irritable and moderately vulgar host, Grumpy Dragon, coming at you live from the Xbox One Grumpy the Center dedicated server. Now, in our last episode, we tamed up a Tapejara, which was a little interesting. I got to see how bad I suck at throwing bolos at flying creatures, which turns out is pretty shitty. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty shitty at it. But we did eventually get him down, and warded off the Giga from coming over to us. Thank God, it didn't want to come fuck with me after as long as it took me to down that motherfucker. Now today I decided that we were going to do something a little different. I have been designing different things, in my head for different things I'd want to do on these private servers. One of the things that I was talking with the guys about doing was doing some PvP on the server. Now, granted, this server is actually going to end before we get a chance to do any PvP. Nevertheless, I still wanted to go ahead and go through with my build because I'd already planned it out and already designed most of it and decided how I wanted to do it. So I figured it'd just be really fun to just, build it anyway, even though I'm no longer we're not gonna be using it for anything. I still thought it'd be fun to go ahead and do. On a side note, I figured I'd let you guys know that I have started season 2. It's being recorded on the way. I like to do my recordings ahead of time. It makes it a lot easier for me with the job and my family, my girls. It makes it difficult for me to actually be able to just shoot during the week that I'm recording or during the week I release the videos and get them out there. I mean, I have editing time. There's a lot of other things that are going into it. Season 2, I'm going to try to do a little bit differently, a little bit different cinematics type of things. I'm going to have a new opener. There's a bunch of different new things we're going to try to do. Honestly, probably when I'm done with Season 1, I'll most likely take a week break to go ahead and get Season 2 ready to go and then start releasing videos again. But I will let you guys know when that break is going to happen. Now, I did try to start Season 2 on another buddy of mine's private server. Of course, since then, things have gone horribly awry. Of course, they are due to the same reasons I stopped playing on this server. And I do plan on releasing a video to that nature to explain, essentially what happened to me and to show you guys what happened to me and the reason I decided to no longer continue playing with the people that I was playing with. I did decide that I'm going to go back to an official server for Season 2. I know it's not ideal. It's definitely way more difficult to get stuff done, but I try to give you guys a heads up of how I do things on an independent or on an official server. But of course, it's hard to show you that when I have increased dinos and things of that nature, and I'm like leveling myself and leveling the characters up above where you would currently be able to. So I'm kind of giving you guys some false information, basically stuff you would only be able to do on a private server. I want to give you guys an idea of what you could do on a public server. So Season 2 will be on an official server, and I'll give you guys the details when that happens. Now, I'm over here at my, I call it my diving pier. It's a bunch of rafts that I have extended out and turned into a platform. My diving platform is stationed right above it so I could bring over my beavers and my doties and swim them down without having to have my bird off on one of the islands and have to worry about him getting hurt or getting attacked by something. He just sits up here on the platform and waits for me. Now we're going to go ahead and head on down. Now, the build that I'm doing for the PvP arena, I decided I wanted to do in one of these underwater bubbles they have on the center. There's two of them. There's one behind my island that I have my main base on, and there's also one here that's out in front of the Skull Island. Now, I did check out the other one and decided that this one had more room and seemed more equal for me to be able to do what I had planned on doing, for the PvP arena. Now, I've already been down here. Like I said, I've already done a lot of work. I brought some stuff down. I've gone ahead and I've crafted up some different stuff to be able to make it to where I can just store the thing so I'd be ready for this build. I already have a bunch of things in here, as you can see. I did bring down a spray painter and a bunch of paint because I do intend on painting the buildings once I get them all finished and done. I'm probably only going to do one of the buildings for this week. I do intend on eventually building the other building and bringing you guys down here and doing a show off after I've got it all painted and everything. But of course, like I said, there isn't going to be any combat or anything involved with this arena. Sadly, with this arena, I may be able to figure something out to do on the official server, something of the nature that we could do. I'm not sure what, but like I said, I had already planned this build out, already built a bunch of stuff, so I would definitely wanted to go ahead and do the build. Now, I do need to go ahead and clear out the area and get it ready for the build, and then I'm probably going to go ahead and do the build and just do a montage of the build, and then I'll bring you guys back and kind of explain the way I have everything set up and how I kind of envisioned this to go for the PvP purposes, and the way I built things. It's going to take me just a little bit of time to clear this up. Now, of course, you guys aren't going to see any of this, but I'm going to go ahead and get this area cleared up, and then we're going to go ahead and go through with the montage. I hope you guys enjoy. And we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It took me quite a while to do the build. It was quite a bit of time. I actually had to build some additional parts for it, but essentially be coming at it like this. I got a wall here directly in front, two walls to the sides there. There's so you can have some area. Now, of course, we have, you can hide behind, look out, shoot at guys, hide back behind. I have two Stangate buildings here in the center with a bridge going between them. If you go inside, we have doors and windows all through here, and there's a ramp that leads you up top to where you can actually see over across. I'm going to build the exact same thing on the other side. You go over like this, and then you can come back down into here, into this other side building, and then you can come out on this side as well. Now, let me go ahead and go get this other door shut. And then the main building, which I built an area in the center for you to be able to store something like an artifact or something for us to go after right there in the center. Now this side is the same thing up at the top. You can go up top and you can be over here on this side, or you can go down on this side. Wait a minute. There's a thing there, but there's not one here. Oh, I fucked something up. Hang on a second. Let's go ahead and destroy this. Destroy this. There we go. Now it's even. Okay. And you, same thing on this side, so that you can do kind of as you will from this side. Like I said, this is only partial part of the build. I do intend on building the other side and then painting one side red, one side blue. Basically a red versus blue scenario. But of course, that's going to be for another day. I'm sorry I am kind of cutting this video short. I really don't have much else I was wanting to do with it today. I don't have everything I need built up for this other side. I'm going to have to build up the same amount of materials to be able to build the other side, so that's going to take some time. As always, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me. Please like and share the video however you guys see fit. If you're going to game Grumpy. See you next time, guys.